It was just me and my 16-year-old daughter, Jennifer. We live in a small town in South Dakota. She usually goes with her father every weekend, leaving on Friday afternoon and returning Sunday evenings. This particular Friday evening, I arrived home from work and noticed that Jennifer's bedroom light was still on. I assumed she had forgotten to turn it off before leaving. I walked into the house and heard movement coming from upstairs. She must be here, I thought to myself. I went upstairs and knocked gently on her bedroom door. As I pushed it open, I asked, "Your dad isn't picking you up this weekend?" Jennifer was sitting at her desk, looking down at her journal. She responded softly, "No." I told him I want to stay. "Great," I replied, trying to keep my voice lighthearted. "I'll make dinner for us, and we can watch a movie if you'd like." There was a long pause before she said, "Yes." Her tone was different from usual. I closed her door gently, wondering why she seemed so distant. I texted Jennifer's dad to check if there had been any disagreement between them that led her to stay home this weekend. As dinner cooked and I organized things around the house, I noticed Jennifer's book bag and coat weren't in their usual place. I assumed she might have taken them up to her room. I went into the living room and saw Jennifer sitting on the couch, facing away from me. I didn't hear her come downstairs. It startled me a bit. The TV was off and she wasn't on her phone like usual. I walked over to the kitchen to check on dinner and called out for her to pick out a movie. When I returned to check what movie Jennifer had chosen, I found the TV still off and Jennifer sitting motionless. "Jennifer, you didn't hear me?" I asked, approaching cautiously. I grabbed the remote and picked out a movie, The Conjuring, one of my favorites with Vera Farmiga in it. As we sat down to eat, my phone buzzed from the kitchen. A notification caught my eye, a text from Jennifer's dad. The message read, "What do you mean?" I picked Jennifer up from school and we're having dinner with her grandma right now. I froze. My mind raced as I tried to comprehend what was happening. I took a deep breath and walked slowly towards the living room, peeking in to see if Jennifer was still sitting there. She was very still, looking forward but away from me. She hadn't looked at me once since I'd been home. It felt like she had intentionally avoided eye contact. Panic surged through me as I returned to the kitchen, unsure of what to do next. My car keys were in the living room. I needed them. I took a deep breath and mustered the courage to walk out confidently, trying to act normal. But when I entered the living room, Jennifer was gone. I heard her voice coming from upstairs, sounding just like my Jennifer. "Mom, I'm upstairs. I need your help." The sinister tone in that voice sent chills down my spine. I couldn't move for a moment, paralyzed with fear. Then I grabbed my keys and ran out of the house. As I reversed out of the driveway, I looked up at Jennifer's window. She was there, faceless, waving at me. I couldn't breathe. I'd never driven off so fast in my life.